co-founder, Pat, trading partner. So Monero catching back on the rotation zone, finally blowing out to new highs, going through our cluster, going through our next major target area, 215. Big explosive move here. What we did then for the next target area was do an ABC projection. So A was the bottom here on the 6th, B was the top on the 15th, and C was the bottom on the 16th, and we did a retracement projection with the 1.0 level, which took us up to the 232, and you see it spiked just above there and pulled back. It's actually in the rotation zone now on the 1 hour. I can switch over to that really quickly. So you see it dipping in the rotation zone on the 1 hour and rotating back up. So what are we watching for now? Let's take off these. Oops, that was the ABC levels, but we'll just update that. We're going to do a projection from this corrective move up to here. And now we have to do the 12 and the 25. Again, these are going to give us some of the minor levels. And we should have that 1.0 level on there. Sorry about that. And we can also do some major levels from these lows back here and see if there's any clusters forming. So next, let's zoom in on this. Actually, let me get over here. All right, 239 next minor, then major 243 for 245 cluster, then 252 to the upside. Keep in mind, this is forming a potential double top, and this has gone pretty far, pretty fast on this explosive move. So this would be a lower probability, but if it does trigger, here's the levels you can watch for pullbacks on. So essentially, if this triggered and went to all the targets, it would just take us back to the 200 level and the prior breakout level. The intermediate levels are about 210, and we have a big cluster right around 206. So just watch for that. So that would be an extended move or a close below this 218.14 level and below the 8. So that's something to just keep in mind. That means you'd be watching for a bigger pullback. Let's check off on here. So this top level on the clusters take us to this prior where the dip buyers are coming in before this last part of the sell-off. So that is going to be some very significant resistance. So really watch around this 250 to 252 level. And if we do blow through there, we'd be watching for 264 on another explosive move. Now, keep in mind, we have the first cross of rotation zone, so that's going to keep rising. So on any bigger pullbacks, you'll want to watch where the daily rotation zone is, especially where the 8 EMA is right now. It's about 197, but it's going to continue to rise. That's what we have for you on Monero. Switching over to Ripple, so this potential double top never triggered and turning into a triple top, so those we're not going to watch for any of those levels anymore. Holding on the rotation zone right here, holding the rotation zone right here. Now getting back up above the 87.5 retracement level and testing the full prior area of the highs. That was the highs back on, what date was that? That was on the March 19th. So above there, we're again watching for 0.7339, then 0.7597 on any pullbacks. First key support, now this was prior resistance. Prior support's going to be 0.6912 area. If we broke below that, we'd be watching for about 0.67. And if we had a bigger correction, we'd be watching for the bottom of this prior support zone and the rising 50, which would be 0.6317. Let's check in on that ever important daily chart. So we have 8 coming up to push the price breaking out. This is now testing these prior major highs back from the 19th, so there is some resistance here. Once we get through that, then we're really scot-free. 75.97 is prior area of dip buyers, so that's going to be an important area right over here, back from the 10th, 11th, 12th area where people were trying to buy the dip, didn't hold, and then we collapsed lower. So pay very close attention to that and move up your stops or take some profits if you're trading with the rotations in the rotation zones. So what we have for you with Monero and Ripple, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.